At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please remain standing? Our Peoria High School Air Force ROTC Color Guard will be presenting the colors. And please join us for the singing of the national anthem by members of our choir featuring the senior members of choir. And also the national anthem will be signed by members of our American Sign Language Club.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd please remain standing. At this time, to welcome you to our graduation ceremonies on behalf of the class of 2012, I'd like to introduce the president of the class of 2012, Esmeralda Ramos.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Please join us for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon. I am extremely glad to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2012. I want to start off by thanking all of our parents for their support and to thank all of our wonderful teachers for helping us learn these past 4 years. I also want to take a moment to realize where we are right now. Only because most of the time we let the big moments in life go by and then later realize that they happened without taking those moments in and appreciating them. Let's look at this ceremony as something bigger than 1 hour of clapping and thinking, "Don't trip," over and over in your head as we all get ready to receive our diploma. After this, some of us will go off to other states or drift apart. This will be one of the last times that we are all together, so let's appreciate it. Now, here's what I would like all of you to do. I want all of you Panthers to simply close your eyes and open your minds. Start thinking of your first day of high school. Getting ready and picking out your outfit and being nervous. Now transfer that thought to our freshman dance. First tryouts or auditions. Friday night football games. Joining a club. Homecoming and cactus games. Making new friends. being on the field, backstage, on the court, or in the stands. Weekends with friends, show nights, taking the AIMS and the ACTs, Spirit Weeks, Chick-fil-A Fridays, Valdez getting the joke of the day canceled, our junior prom, senior nights, the senior paper, winning our last assembly, boys and girls basketball going to the championship game, our senior prom, the senior banquet. Until now, open your eyes, Panthers, and look at where you are right now. We are all together, graduating after being together for 4 years. I am honestly honored to be a part of the senior class of 2012. As we all know, high school had its ups and downs. In fact, some of us were counting down the days until graduation so that we can get out of here. But honestly, it was overall an amazing experience because we got to meet each other. To meet your best friends, your favorite teachers, what you guys call your bros, your high school sweetheart, your long-lost sisters, people that make you laugh and smile. You met your family, your Panther family, and now we are all gonna go off our separate ways. But we must always remember about our family, because as we always say, once a Panther, always a Panther. I will see you guys when we open our time capsule in 10 years. I love you guys, stay safe, and don't forget to have fun. Thank you.
Now to welcome everybody with the traditional bienvenida, the Spanish welcome, we're presenting our student body president of Peoria High School, Lucero Gonzalez.
Hello? 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 Okay. Respetable administración, maestros, padres de familia, compañeros estudiantes, público en general, buena tarde. Para mí es un honor y verdadero placer en nombre de los compañeros graduando dar a ustedes la más cordial bienvenida a este gran evento. La clase del 2012 ha demostrado que hemos aprendido y ahora es el momento para nosotros para aplicar este conocimiento. Al salir de este lugar, podemos mirar hacia atrás en el trabajo que hemos hecho y ver la evidencia de la buena enseñanza, las nuevas habilidades aprendidas y las nuevas pasiones que hemos descubierto. Mañana por la mañana vamos a llevar con nosotros un nuevo brillo, un resplandor de conocimientos y una luz que las tinieblas no pueden vencer. Que Dios les bendiga y mis mejores deseos para sus éxitos personal vaya a cada uno de ustedes. Thank you. I love you all. Class of 2012.
And at this time, if we could everybody sit back and enjoy a selection from our concert and symphonic bands under the direction of Chris Pearson, please enjoy the Wind Symphony. Presenting our first student address of the afternoon, please welcome Peoria High School senior, Miss Tracina Downing.
Today is May 17th, 2012, graduation day. Class of 2012, can you believe we finally made it? Some of us have been thinking about this day for 4 years. Some of us have been thinking about this day for 12 years. Our parents have been thinking about this day all of our lives. But our teachers, they've been praying for this summer vacation all year long. But I'd like to ask you a question, class of 2012. Have you ever sat in anticipation for what the future has to hold? Some of us will go off to college, some of us will start working, some of us will go into the military, and some of us will still be staying home with our parents, still washing dishes and taking the trash out. I want to ask you another question, class of 2012. Have you ever stared into the mirror hoping that you would be able to see who it is that one day you would be? Do you remember dreaming of being someone's hero? Because now it's time for us to be the heroes of tomorrow. Like Officer Rodriguez, who puts his life on the line every day to make sure that the students and faculty are protected. And all of our teachers who dedicated their lives to teach, to make sure that we can have the opportunity to enhance ours. Do you remember sitting in front of the mirror singing, hoping that one day you would be a star? Do you remember the feeling it left inside you? A feeling that made you confident that you can make it and do anything if you just believed. Because now it's time for us to become the thoughts and ambitions that have rested inside of our minds. We had our chances of laughing, hanging out with our friends, gossiping on the phone, and having pride in our teams, like our girls basketball team who took second in state with their leader, Coach Sozi, and our boys basketball team who took the state championship with their fierce leader, Coach Serwa. I'm going to tell you a quick story about a special gift that we were all born with. And if we use this special power, we will be able to reach our dreams, goals, and ambitions. We need nothing else in life to be successful. For example, there was 15 seconds left on the clock in the state championship basketball game. Dwayne dribbling the full length of the court. He was triple teamed and passes the ball to Sam Engler. Now what you... Who's Sam? Now, what you guys don't know is that Sam has practiced this scenario every day in his backyard for the past 9 years since the 3rd grade. He would say, it's 3 seconds left on the clock, state championship basketball game. I shoot the ball and I make it, and the crowd goes wild. But the most significant aspect about this moment in life is when Dwayne passed the ball to Sam. Dwayne believed that Sam can make the basket, but most importantly, Sam believed he can make the basket. Now, class of 2012, life is about to throw you the ball, and it's going to be your belief if you're going to make it or not. My dad once told me, all we have is time, and how we use that time is how we live, and what we believe is what we become. We are the class of 2012. It's our life, our time, our belief, our world, and our shot. Our parents, teachers, and coaches have passed us the ball. This is now our 15 seconds in the game called life. It's time for us to believe and make that shot. Thank you. Peace and love.
With our next student address, please welcome Peoria High School senior, Matthew Ruland.
American entrepreneur Nolan Bushnell once said, "Everyone who's ever taken a shower has an idea. It's the person who gets out of the shower, dries off, and does something about it who makes the difference." Now, Mr. Bushnell makes an important point about the different types of people in this world. There are those that don't move, there are those that can move, and finally, class of 2012, there are those that move. Now, American history has been filled with movers. Our founding fathers, past presidents, Martin Luther King Jr., charitable organizations, and many more embody the meaning of moving. All of these people did not settle with complacency. Instead, they dedicated themselves to a higher purpose. a purpose in which serving others was the top priority. The lives of these famous Americans are noteworthy simply because they demonstrate that movers are the only ones in this world who bring prosperity, progress, love, and hope to those around them. Because we are Peoria Panthers, we can move and have the ability to achieve our dreams. However, the question of the hour, class of 2012, is will we move? Will we better ourselves? Will we impact the lives of others around us for the better? Will we utilize the tools Peoria High School and our families have blessed us with? Many famous Americans before us have answered these questions, and if our goal is to live a life of moving forward, we must too answer these questions. Now, however, our ability to move is made much more difficult each and every day. Panthers, it's important to realize that we're about to step foot into a world of uncertainty. Things aren't going to be easy for us. For example, we're going to enter a global economy. Thus, we'll be competing not only against fellow Americans, but also against people from all around the globe. But no matter how many obstacles we face, I believe that we're going to be all right. You know why? Because we're Peoria Panthers, and that already gives us a head start. We know the meaning of hard work, plus the idea of committing ourselves to excellence in all that we aspire to accomplish. Peoria High School has provided us with a diverse education along with real-world experience. Our teachers, counselors, coaches, and club sponsors have helped us grow into great young men and women. Our loved ones and teachers have, for these past 4 years, helped instill in us the values of responsibility, respect, dignity, and tradition, values which ultimately establish strong character. Now, as the future of this great nation, we possess an immense responsibility. A responsibility to our family, to our friends, our community, country, and even the world to give 100%. If we maintain our core values, Peoria High School and our families have given us, we will fulfill our duties and accomplish remarkable feats. I have the utmost confidence that all of us will go on to achieve our dreams, make a difference in the life of others, and become movers. There is no reason, let me repeat, there is no reason why one day we all shouldn't have our names in the history books alongside those of the great Americans from the past. Let's get out there after today. Let's start serving others and stand ready to tackle the challenges that stand before us. Ladies and gentlemen, Peoria Panther family, class of 2012, let's move.
And at this time, it's ready for another performance here, this time by our encore and senior choir members. Under the direction of Miss Courtney Hale, they would like to present a song called For Good, dedicated to the class of 2012.
by a sky bird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
because I knew you,
I have been changed for good. Just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
but then I guess I know there's plenty to
And none of it seems to matter anymore. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you,
because I knew you,
because I knew you, I have been changed for
And now with some remarks representing Peoria High School and to present the class of 2012, please welcome our assistant principal, Mr. Julio Gutierrez.
Welcome, class of 2012 and guests. At this time, I'd like to recognize some distinguished guests that have joined us this afternoon. Peoria High School Governing Board member, Mr. Joe McCord. Superintendent of the Peoria Unified School District, Dr. Denton Santarelli. Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Heather Cruz. K-12 District Administrator, Mr. Bob Kegel. Other distinguished guests include Peoria Police Department, Lieutenant Lisa Mendoza and Jeff Carrion. I would like to acknowledge Mrs. Arlene Bruce, Mrs. Bonnie Bonner, and the rest of the staff members who have for the hours they have spent preparing for this graduation event. At this time, please turn your attention to the video board for a short message from our principal, Dr. Kayla Carter.
Welcome, class of 2012. I am so excited that all of you have made it to the finish line. Family and friends, thank you for joining us on this special afternoon as we watch our Peoria Panthers cross the finish line. I wish the best for all of you in your future, and I am so sorry I cannot be with you this afternoon. This is my 19th year as a Panther and the first graduation I've ever missed. My heart's with you and my thoughts are with you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Carter. One tradition of Peoria High School graduating ceremony is to recognize graduates and their families that have had 4 or more immediate family members graduate from Peoria High School. Please stand when your names are called and hold your applause until all names are announced. Danielle Bias and Aisha Warner. Both are the 6th members of their family to graduate from Peoria High School. Salvador Arguello Jr., Antonio Castro, Brittany Dobson, Leah Munoz, Amanda Paramo, Mercedes Picasso, Lauren Swisher are all the 5th members of their family to graduate from Peoria High School. Michael Archuleta, Carlota Carbajal, Henry Esteban, Melissa Garcia, Monica Garcia, Eric Purshouse, and Javier Rios are all the fourth members of their family to graduate from Peoria High School. You may be seated. Before moving on to your achievements, graduates, let us take a moment to mention those wonderful people who have made it possible for all of us to go about our daily business. The graduates and I would like to thank the following groups. Club sponsors. Coaches. Front office staff. Security and maintenance. Other staff members. Without all of you, the school day would simply not exist. I take enormous pride in recognizing the efforts of our teaching staff. They are true professionals who work a thankless job to do the very best they can for each student. They put in long hours and they think hard about what each student needs to improve. They hold themselves to the highest academic standards. Teachers, please stand. Graduates, you may be seated. And finally, we would like to recognize our families. High school is not always easy, but the love and support you provide drives students to be model citizens and great Panthers. Family members, please stand. Graduates, at this time, I would like to recognize the students with high academic success. The graduating junior and senior students in the top 10% of their class, please stand to be recognized. Junior and senior students in the top 5% of their class, please remain standing. And finally, I'd like to name the junior and senior students in the top 1% of their class. Please remain standing. Jasper Purican. Matthew Ruland. Amanda Ruiz. And our junior who is graduating, Brandon Tran. Congratulations on your hard work and dedication. This is a model for Panthers who attend our school and who will attend our school. Thank you very much. And now, with pride and pleasure, on behalf of the principal of Peoria High School, I certify that each of these students has met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Arizona and the Peoria Unified School District. I present this class to Mr. Joe McCord of the Peoria Unified School District Governing Board. Mr. McCord, I respectfully request that you accept these graduates and that you confer diplomas on them.
Good afternoon, very proud Panthers. You know, it's a real honor, seriously an honor for me to be here, to be able to present the diplomas which you have earned, and you have done so. And we're going to do that in just a minute. But before that, just a couple of words. First of all, some of the speakers already have talked about the time that you have spent together in the 4 years. And I will say these magic words in just a moment. And at that point, when I finish saying these magic words, you will officially have been graduated, and all that will be left will be for you to come up here, accept your diploma, and then go party. For some of you, that may last well into the night. And we will give diplomas to everybody seated here because you earned it. Some of you, a little bit. But Mr. Gutierrez has said that you've earned it, so I will say these words. But first, I want to remind you that just 4 years ago, you entered Peoria as, well, freshmen. You didn't even know how to tie your shoelaces. Today, 4 years later, you are suave, sophisticated, educated seniors who don't bother to tie your shoelaces because it's too much trouble. Wow. From here, you're going to go on either to college, military, the world of work. Some of you are going to be architects, some of you engineers, some of you business leaders, some of you military. Some of you might go into politics, you know, and I look around, and out here there might be a future U.S. senator, there might be a future U.S. governor of a state, there might be a future president of the United States sitting out here. I wonder who she is. Are you ready for that? On behalf of the governing board of the Peoria Unified School District, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Arizona, I accept this recommendation that the Peoria High School class of 2012 has met the recommendations for graduation. Mr. Gutierrez, please present the graduates to receive their diplomas.
Will the first row of graduates please come forward and receive your diplomas?
Yes, sir.
Diego Sanchez Arroyo.
Tyler Atkins.
Jared Shelley.
Tanner Gremmert.
Kelsey Woodyard.
Gabrielle Johnson.
Diana Traslavina.
Marisa Jimenez.
Denise Zacarias.
Christopher Alcaraz.
Julian Bailey.
Sheldon Reese.
Kayla Hodge.
Justin Allen.
Stephanie Salea.
Brittany Keith.
Lucero Gonzalez Alvarado.
Esmeralda Ramos.
Matthew Ruland.
Tristina Downing.
Henry Esteban.
Sarah Aldaco.
Estrelita Bazy.
Luz Salazar.
Stephanie Franklin.
Hector Aparicio.
Lynn Beasley.
Daniel Dunbar.
Travis B.
Andrew Aranda.
Gabriel de la Rosa.
Angelica Aranda.
Jorge Benavides Velarde.
Justin Dyer.
Ayman Benali.
Kimberly Calder.
Jordan Javier.
Lisette Arzola Abarca.
Sara Baroncini.
Dominic Avila.
Ariel Chagoya.
Cecilia Pearl.
Felicia Chandler.
Monica Blyther.
Christopher Chapman.
Jacob Bogner.
Anthony Charles.
Jacqueline Bojorquez.
Ezekiel Chavez.
Jada Bourne.
Sierra Christie.
Daniel Boyd.
Christina Clark.
Andres Broadway.
Ethan Coomer.
Roger Bragg.
Cody Cooper.
Audrey Brassel.
Brandon Cordoba.
Aaron Britt.
Hilda Corona Aro.
Rose Brown.
Yadira Isabel Corona Aro.
Aisha Bryant.
Jordan Cosgrove.
Anka Buganu.
Marley Cowan.
Domingo Bustillos.
Brandon Crawford.
Caitlin Butler.
Ronald Bendig.
Carlota Cabral.
Eli de la Huerta.
Salvador Aguayo.
Dwayne Russell.
Joseph Campos.
Lawrence Pierce.
Isamar Castillo.
Jua Zhang.
Antonio Castro.
Kassen Renz.
Mark De Los Santos.
Gina Escobar.
Arnold De Alejandro.
Marco Barraza.
Stephanie Delgadillo.
Alexander Evangelista.
James DeMarby.
Rebecca Farrell.
Andrea DeMondo.
Justin Finley.
Marcella Devora.
John Walcott.
Adriana Diaz.
Kaiti Flores.
Jacob Dillard.
Karen Flores Garcia.
Alexander Dillon.
Justin Forbes.
Brittany Dobson.
Joshua Forshaw.
Jasmine Tepfer.
Felicia Foster.
Kethia Duke.
James Beener.
Nathaniel Doyle.
Caitlin Franz.
Christian Aranya Lopez.
Brittany Gamber.
Victoria Dunlap.
Kyle Gannon.
Sergio Duran.
Kayla Izquierdo.
Michael Archuleta.
Melissa Garcia.
Estefany Echeverria Penaloza, sorry.
Melissa L. Garcia.
Alexis Elizondo.
Michael Henderson Jonigarn.
Stephen Hadley.
Christopher Hernandez.
Monica Garcia.
Jeanette Hernandez Blaine.
Eva Garibay Zabala.
Jose Herrera.
Christopher Garnica.
Chelsea Hirschman.
Ian Garza.
Antonio Higuera.
Angelica Valdez.
Anthony Hively.
David Goodrow.
Nigel Hobbs.
Damian Gorey.
Vincent Barberi.
Cody Gordeau.
Matthew Holt.
Haley Gragnano.
Haley Houston.
Andrea Garana.
Kevin Hubbard.
Thomas Graziano.
Brett Beals.
Brianna Greenwood.
Caitlin Husky.
Manuel Grego.
Kayla Hutchison.
Ashley Giles.
Alan Inuriaga.
Erica Botello.
Devin Jackson.
Dustin Hall.
Cody Winars.
Caitlin Harrison.
Danielle Baez.
Carlos Hawk.
Julian Jenkins.
Samuel Englard.
Nikki Lim.
Jennifer Jerome.
Selena Maturo.
Gotch Ajak.
Joaquin Longoria.
Edith Aguirre.
Monica Lopez.
Latia Johnson.
Zachary Lopez.
Nathaniel Johnson.
Joseph Luna.
Robert Johnson.
Luisa Macias.
Aaron Jones.
Elizabeth Mack.
Jones.
Raquel Madrid.
Kaylee Allen.
Brittany Magnus.
Jessica Kelly.
Jessica Meyer.
Robin Kissling.
Beverly Maldonado.
Kayla Koslowski.
Tiana Marsh.
Beth Koost.
Andrew Martinez.
Samuel Boyd.
Anthony Martinez.
Jessica Windhull.
Adolfo Martinez Roman.
Janae Lemons.
Alec Williams.
Raina Leonard.
Kristen Limberg.
Stephanie Levy.
Silvia Navarrete.
Nakeem Lewis.
Bianca Navarro.
Tyler Maxey.
Stephanie Navarro.
Dwight McClung.
McKenna Nelson.
Curtis McGuire.
Mang Nem.
Jennifer Medina Hernandez.
Lauren Newman III.
Ramon Mendoza.
Robert Nguyen.
Billy Urain.
Robert Nicolai.
Bernard Mercado.
Cody Nugent.
Mercedes Mincy.
Michael Nugent.
Ryan Moore.
Joey Nunez.
Amanda Mormon.
Marcia Nuz.
Erica Morales.
Jennifer Obeso.
Maritza Morales.
Tatiana O'Neill.
Ernestine Moreno.
Ivan Ordaz.
Isaac Morin.
Enrique Orduño Hurtado.
Christina Morton.
Roberto Osuno Ballesteros.
Joshua Mosier.
Andrew Ottaviano.
Stephanie Moite Garcia.
Winona Ons Pipe.
Leah Munoz.
Ani Oyervides.
Alex Murrieta.
Bryce Perez.
Bailey Nations.
Kyle Witt.
Bruce Paddock.
Mallory Whiteman.
Alora Trujillo.
Sonia Ramirez.
Omar Padilla Sebastian.
Miguel Ramos.
Anika Pantoja.
Kevin Ramos Tobar.
Amanda Paramo.
Courtney Rasak.
Ryan Tribby.
Josue Flores.
Jesus Para Martinez.
Olivia Escarcega.
Kendrick Parsons.
Alexandra Reisenbeck.
That's you. All right, now you can wait.
Brandon Tran.
Taylor Riggs.
Gray Biggs.
Javier Rios.
Karen Peña.
Brock Rivera.
Jasper Puraken.
Jenna Risute.
Anitra Purvis.
Analesa Rodriguez.
Javier Petty.
Juan Rodriguez.
Mercedes Picasso.
Soto.
Rovel De Agostino.
Kristen Rogers.
Samuel Pineda.
Ashley Rogerson.
Jared Pleasant.
Alfred Rojo Jr.
Leticia Padilla.
Nicole Schur.
Ariana Romero.
Devonte Scott.
Justine Romero.
Miranda Scott.
Samantha Romero.
Matthew Scroggin.
Denise Rubio.
Zachary Searcy.
Heather Marie Ruelos.
Anthony Shaw.
Amanda Reese.
Devonte Shivers.
Andrea Alvarez.
Gustavo Silva.
Devona De La Riva.
Rachel Sims.
Victoria Ann Valdez.
Elizabeth Cisco.
Bebe Sadiki.
Vitu So.
Josue Zuniga Salas.
Mariah Solberg.
Carolyn Taccini.
Miguel Solorio Gomez.
Heidi Delgado Broncano.
Jonathan Sosa.
Nicholas Salute.
Brianna Spinelli.
Brayton Van Gotham.
Liana Susteta.
Hugo Sanchez Valdez.
Aaron Stanley.
Jacob Sandrick.
Hunter Stanley.
Ingrid Sonora.
Ashley Stevens.
Alejandro Santiago Perez.
Stephen Spencer.
Eli Sacido.
Catalina Vargas.
Ron Swatzenberg.
Victor Vargas.
Lauren Swisher.
Derek Velada.
Jordan Trejo.
Armando Velasquez.
Lathan Teague.
Stephen Waldy.
Christian Tejada.
Michael Walker.
Kaylee Thomason.
Aisha Warner.
Gwen Tuan.
Cheyenne Waters.
Miranda Torres.
Tessa Wessel.
Eduardo Torres Infante.
Narges Amiruddin.
Arturo Torres Rivera.
Graduates, please move your tassel, your 2012 tassel, from the right side of your cap to the left side to signify your graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2012.
Let's join our graduates for the fight song of Peoria High School. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the newest class of alumni from Peoria High School. Friend and family and friends, your graduates will be headed out the tunnel. They'll be receiving their packets and then they'll meet you just outside the stadium. So at this time, this concludes our graduation ceremony for the class of 2012, Peoria High School. We'd like to ask everybody at this time to head on outside of the stadium and meet and greet your graduates out there. Thank you, everybody, for coming to our ceremony today. And once a Panther, always a Panther.